Hey guys, how's it going? It's Quest and welcome back to another reaction video. We are finally back. Sorry for the little break I took, but we're back now. Hey, it's what it is, you know. Today, we've got a double helping. How's that for a return, eh? Double helping of Broly raps. So we've got Broly rap, Hatred, Rustage featuring Screwface Jean. We're going to be looking at that one first, and then after that, it's another Broly song. We're going to be looking at Shwabadi's Broly song that is featuring Stargirl. So two Dragon Ball Z raps, two pretty great features. I'm looking forward to seeing what these guys bring to the table. And yeah, let's get straight into Rustage's one, kicking things off. Yeah, let's go. I don't know anything about Broly, so this will be a learning experience, if anything. And we'll just see how it sounds sonically. You know, we'll do a little bit of musical breakdown this time instead of necessarily bars, because I'm not going to understand them. But let's go. Okay, you got a nice orchestral theme. I love that. Always love that.
Hatred, I can take anybody, I break it. Hatred, on a different level, you're too basic. Hatred, strongest in the galaxy, the greatest. Hatred, man, I'm full of hatred. Hatred, I can take anybody, I break it. Hatred, on a different level, you're too basic. Hatred, strongest in the galaxy, the greatest. Hatred, man, I'm full of hatred.
Okay, so already I love this like really aggressive style that's going with this. Also, just a little thing. I like how the font changed. that little bit of font change in the thing was just a nice little touch. I like small little details like that you can pick apart. But yeah, really a nice chorus, really aggressive. Obviously, this is a big scary dude. So yeah, let's get into the first verse.
Galaxy the greatest, hatred, man, I'm full of hatred. Since a baby kings were jealous of me, careless of the power that devours every presence of me. Hellish body cower to this menace. I'll be zealous, every crevice of my being starts imbuing with this key and seeing anger turn the saying godly. Praying down, we can't even hear the words that you're saying. Armies spraying shots, these villains making plots involving slaying armies. Maimed and bloody, unrestricted anger becomes necessary. Getting scary, reaching the pinnacle, cause I'm legendary.
Right. That was a really nice scheme there, and a lot different to what Rustage normally does. He actually kind of followed on that rhyme past the bar. Normally he is very like 4-bar, you know, this goes there, the rhyme, and has a lot of internal rhymes normally, but that was like a really nice flowing scheme. It just carried on into the next thing. Even when the rhyme scheme switched, it was so like seamless that it just worked so nicely. It had some really nice homophones in there with saying, things like that. Yeah, that was really nice. I need to go back.
You're saying armies spraying shots, these villains making plots involving slaying armies. Maimed and bloody, unrestricted anger becomes necessary. Getting scary, reaching the pinnacle, cause I'm legendary. Abilities mimic and pushing my limits and making the image of rage. My anger is vivid, I'm living, I'm feeling terrific. The beast is now out of its cage, I'm turning the page. Now I'm ripping it out, screaming and pushing a shout, taking you down, bringing a media, beating you into the ground. The strongest around like kind-hearted, but push me, I'm full of bloodlust. This tough luck, my punches paralyze you like a stun gun. You're stuck up, bring a close shape of death like a buzz car. You got rocked, I'm blocking all your hits until you've gone bust.
I like to think he was thinking of me when he wrote that bar.
I can take anybody, I break it. Hatred, on a different level, you're too basic. Hatred, strongest in the galaxy, the greatest. Hatred, man, I'm full of hatred. Hatred, I can take anybody, I break it. Hatred, on a different level, you're too basic. Hatred, strongest in the galaxy, the greatest. Hatred, man, I'm full of hatred.
Look, the son of arrogance, don't you die over arrogance, cause once my temper's flaring, this battle could get embarrassing. Hercules in the chariot, get me steamed and I'm burying any fiend that's causing grief to any being that I'm cherishing. Daring them come stop.
Yes. Oh, I love that. I love the pronunciation of chariot to rhyme with burying. Like, oh, that's great. Because if I said that, chariot, burying, like they don't rhyme, but he's managed to twist that word really nicely. I would never think of doing that. That's great. That's really good. That's a really good start. Arrogance, chariot, burying, like that's really good.
Arrogance, cause once my temper's flaring, this battle could get embarrassing. Hercules in the chariot, get me steamed and I'm burying any fiend that's causing grief to any being that I'm cherishing. Daring them come stop us, I swear I could one-shot you. I'll punch you like Umbach, but I'm more than a done monster. I'll stop you so easy, you'll need more to defeat me. Either Goku and Vegeta need Gogeta to beat me.
Oh, yes! Oh, the beat cut was so good. So good.
Need more to defeat me. Even Goku and Vegeta need Gogeta to beat me. For Sheezy, you can't see me. Move sharper than the ceiling fan. No, my moves is sharper than the disc that's leaving Krilla's hand.
Yes, boy.
Man, that was just the middleman. Frieza ain't safe either. On God, I'm ready to kill a man. Power was my curse, cause since my birth I could hurt him. This anger makes me berserk, and once that happens, shit is worse. And I'm unquenchable thirst to murk these little jerks. So all I really ask is don't push me first.
Oh,
Anger every second
nice.
through my veins.
Oh, got a little
Every second
bridge.
that you waste is a second that I gain. In a second you'll be maimed. Take a lesson, do not stay. When the second comes, you better run before I go insane. Hatred, I can take anybody, I break it. Hatred, on a different level, you're too basic. Hatred, strongest in the galaxy, the greatest. Hatred, man, I'm full of hatred. Hatred, I can take anybody, I break it. Hatred, on a different level, you're too basic. Hatred, strongest in the galaxy, the greatest. Hatred, man, I'm full of hatred.
Very nice, very, very nice. I enjoyed that a lot, actually. Screwface bringing definitely a different tempo flow, you know, kind of going with that more, I guess, smooth style. You know, I haven't listened to a lot of Screwface, but I know he's obviously very good. Just from that, I mean, if that was your first time listening to Screwface, which I imagine for a lot of Rustage's fans it may be, I feel like that would definitely make you just want to listen to more of his stuff. He has some really like nice flow in there. Obviously I've talked about the rhyme scheme already. That little ending thing, I love it when they take kind of like a little bit of an off-kilter flow at the end. Like it wasn't it just ended really nicely, like when you just slow it down a little bit for that rolling punch. I've talked about the rolling punches that Dizzy does a lot, and that was one of them at the very end, that you really go Gita, like it was just a fucking, and the cut with it as well just amplified that. The little bridge at the end there was really, really nice. I think Rustage is really getting used to this more aggressive voice that he does. He's said before that he felt like he overdid it in stuff like the Goku thing. He kind of was just shouting, but I think he's hit this point with his voice now where he knows how to project aggressively, and I think a good example of that is Bakugo versus Vegeta, and now this as well. You know, it sonically sounded good. You know, it sounded like good shouting. There's bad shouting and there's good shouting. That was an example of good shouting. Yeah, really, really nice. Really, really nice. First time really kind of getting into Screwface. I watch a lot of his reactions because his reactions are hilarious. I think he's going to do a reaction to this, so you should definitely go watch that. He's fantastic reactions. I love watching him react to stuff. But yeah, that was the Broly rap by Rustage. Now, moving on to the Broly metal song, Shwabadi, featuring Stargirl. I think this is going to be a very different vibe. Hopefully, you know, we can catch a few things. I know a little bit about Broly now. You know, I've got the context of he's a big Haiti man, so with a lot of power. So you know, we'll see how this goes.
okay, I can already tell this is very, very different. Already tell this is very different. Like, gonna be a different take, perhaps.
Feel his very soul, it's aching. I can't stand by. Hear his heart is crying out to see the light.
So dark, these feelings inside of me. A cold heart, but I feel so fiery.
It's not perfect gone yet, I'm holding on. But still hope you've got to keep going strong.
I can't fight this rage, consumed entirely. Is any chance of freedom really fantasy?
I'll be here for as long as it takes.
I'm gonna save you, need to get it right. Mindless violence, time to kill my mind. Confined, I can't be still, no. Mindless violence, lost control. My mind confined, my restless soul.
Okay, so yeah, I was right. Completely different vibe here. I think this is definitely going into more of a, I guess I would say the backstory maybe or some kind of more emotional side to this character. You've got the lovely, soft, like high range vocal from Stargirl. just carrying that intro through, mixed in with the kind of, you know, the gruffness of Shwabadi's voice coming in for that little bridge section. I love the kind of intertwining of those as they go along, and then they both come together for the chorus, and it's really that's very well mixed as well. Like you get the full, it's full in your head, you know. I don't really know how to describe it. It's really nicely balanced. Yeah, this is really, really good so far.
And it all comes down a little bit just to get into the verse. The strings are lovely.
My life was ruined by your jealousy. My power exceeds anything else you've seen. There ain't nobody else quite like me. There ain't nobody alive can fight me. Out of the dark like a thing of the past, I can face it head on, now they're slinging their blast. I can take it dead wrong when they're thinking the last. No need to fake it, I'm strong, it's a well-known fact. What's my purpose? No meaning to find. I've been searching for something for all of my life. No chance that I'm making it mine. I see red as I enter the fight.
Ooh, nice.
He can't end like this, my only way.
Earthquakes when they face the impact.
Come on, dude. Come on, dude. That melody was so nice. Come on, man. Just what I really wasn't expecting those notes. That was, yeah.
That
That really caught me off guard though.
He can't end like this, my
Just like this, you know.
Earthquakes
Really
when they face
bad.
the impact. It's too late to save me, you better get back. Mindless violence, time to kill my mind. Confined, I can't be still, no. Mindless violence, lost control, my mind. Confined, my restless soul.
Feel his very soul, it's aching. I can't stand by.
Friend, foe.
Yeah, so there seems to be a nice little kind of juxtaposition in the chorus to the verses. You know, the verse is still very aggressive. You know, it still seems to be talking about how much power he has. And I think maybe this verse is going to get into more of an emotional side, perhaps. I might have missed a couple of things because I'm really listening to this like sonically. It's just really pleasing to my ear holes. Yeah, again, Stargirl's done a fantastic job here. Like the softness and it really brings out that side that I think that's why Shwabadi would want this kind of female vocal on this, is to bring that soft edge out that perhaps he couldn't with the kind of, again, the tone that he brings. You know, he's perfect for this role, but to be able to get that side, you know, a female vocal is 100% necessary, and Stargirl's brought it. She's brought that side out really, really nicely.
No, just battle them. It unfolds, can control what's happening. Any barriers I see, I shatter them. They cower, my power is maximum. Mindless violence, time to kill my mind. Confined, I can't be still, no. Mindless violence, lost control, my mind. Confined, my restless soul. Mindless violence, time to kill my mind. Confined, I can't be still, no. Mindless violence, lost control, my mind. Confined, my restless soul.
Oh, you know I'm a sucker for a little bit of a distortion. You know I'm a sucker for that, Mr. Shwabadi.
How did you... It was really good. Lovely little ending there. Yeah, fantastic. Again, completely different vibe from what we experienced before in the Rustage song. Again, just nicely balanced. You know, you had all these different elements. You had the like harsh guitar coming out. You had the soft little piano, and then that was mirrored with the, you know, the gruff tone of Shwabadi and the kind of nice, just lifting tone of Stargirl. everything kind of blended together really perfectly there. And then you had these little cuts in between. It had such good dynamics throughout it. Yeah, just a well put together song, if the least of anything, you know, even though I didn't necessarily understand what was the storyline that was following. Just a well put together tune. I'm gonna check something actually, because I think, yes, also Mr. Joe Barnes of Homeblood, my old housemate, did some guitar work on this, so well done, Joe. The guitars sounded absolutely amazing, as they would. He also did some guitars on my Escanor track. So go check out Joe Barnes of Homeblood. Really good band. They've got a great little album out. And yeah, amazing job to these two, Shwabadi Stargirl, fantastic. And a really good job to Rustage and Screwface. They absolutely smashed theirs out of the park as well. You know, two tracks about the same character that are just vastly different. Vastly different. And I think that's the beauty of what something like Nerdcore can do, is I think a lot of people worry that because so many people do tracks on one specific character that it's all going to sound the same. This is just proof that it doesn't. This is just proof that you can get so much uniqueness and so much individual quality, even if you're talking about the same guy or the same girl or the same thing or anime. It's so diverse, and I think it's testament to how good these artists are, that they can bring out this individuality within their tracks, you know, even though it's the same subject matter. Anyway, guys, that's going to be it for this reaction. I hope you enjoyed this little double helping. Hopefully that kind of makes up for the short break that we had. I am going to be definitely doing a lot more reactions this week. There's a lot of things to react to that are just a bit crazy, and I'm really looking forward to listening to them. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers!